My name is George Cockburn. I live in Cambridge, and I thoroughly enjoy cooking. I have a wife. She's called Petunia. She's out at the moment. So I thought I might just have a little go at doing a live stream and doing some cooking. This morning, I'm going to be cooking cereal. The first thing you have to do is you have to select a cereal. I like the crunchy nuts. You know, it is one of my favorites. So what you do is you get the box out, you leave that on the side, put that there, keep that there. Right, and then we're going to get a bowl. So go into my cupboard here, we've got an array of bowls, all sorts of flavours. This one's quite big. I think I quite like this green one here. This is the one. Pop that down there. Good. So now we've got the bowl, we've got the cereal, right? You open up your box here. You know, obviously if you've got a brand new box, it's going to be more difficult to get this open. So, you know, pay attention to that. So there we are, that's that stuff. Right, now what we need to do is go to the fridge. We'll open it up, and inside the fridge we should have, hopefully, we've got some milk. You see? We've actually got an array of milks, you know. We've actually got no cow's milk today, so it's up to you what kind of milk you go for. In my fridge, I've got almond milk, unsweetened. I've also got Rice Dream. Ooh. You know, if you're vegan, this is a really good choice, because this is a vegan milk. If you like drinking milk from cows' boobs, then you can have normal milk. That's also fine. Now we've got the milk. We've got the cereal, and we've got the bowl, and we have to pour out this cereal into the bowl. Make sure you get it into the bowl, not outside or anything like that. There we go. So you pour that in as much as you like. You can have quite a lot. You can have a little bit, if you like, or you can have loads. Now I'm going to have loads. Bloody loads. There we go. I really treat myself this morning. It's a bank holiday, so really just gonna really fill that bowl up. Look, there we go. You sort of sprinkle it about a bit. And you can see I've not actually got any. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. Look, bloody missed the bowl, haven't I? Right, let's pop that in. Let's pretend that didn't happen. We can edit that bit out. Oh, it's live, isn't it? Shit. Okay, so we've got that in there, in the bowl. Right, so now what we've got to do. Look, we've got the yes, that's done. Get that all back up, put away. We have to tidy up, because otherwise Petunia will be really upset with me. She likes to keep the place tidy, as you can see. You know, like to keep the sides nice and tidy. Right, okay, here we go. Here's the next bit. So this is a fresh milk. So actually we're going to have to open up this. It's going to work difficult holding my phone, so what I might do is just put that there. Right, here we go. So I'm going to open it up. There we go, that's that. You unscrew this bit. This is a fresh milk, you see, so, right, lovely. Now, once we've done that, you've got this little thing on the top here, like a little ring pull, you see that? There we go. So, I'm going to pull that off. You have to pull quite hard. It's quite difficult. So here we go. Yeah, pull that off. There we go, that's done. Good, so now you can see, yeah, just take that again. You can see the, we've got a hole into the actual carton now. So actually we can actually pour the milk out now. Lovely. Before we do that, this is an important step. We have to shake the milk. Give it a little shake. If you don't shake it, it won't sort of mix up, right? Rice milk's quite weird in that it needs a good shaking. You do have to give it a jolly good shake. Here we go. There we are. Lovely job. There we go. We've shaken that up. Good. Right, so now we've got the cereal, we've got the milk. Right. Open this up again. So we've got the access. This is called the access hole for the milk. Right, so here we go. We're going to pour this over the cereal. Now, here's a really important stage. So the amount of milk is actually up to you. But be aware that, you know, you've got a ratio there, right? So now we put in a little bit of milk, and there is quite a sort of strong ratio towards the cereal. So there's a lot more cereal in there than there is milk. Right, but that's not my favourite kind of ratio. Maybe you like that ratio, but for me, you know, I quite like a sort of much more milkier cereal. So I'm going to put a lot more in. There we are. Lots of milk. I'm going to do it until you can see it. So you see that? You can see the milk on the side there. So now we've got a strong milk crunchy nut flake ratio. Okay, so there we have it. You would think now that's done, right? I've got the milk, I've got the cereal, it's in there. But there's a really important factor here. When you put the milk in the cereal, there's the amount of time that you leave the flakes. The longer you leave it, the soggier the cereal gets. Now, if you like your cereal crunchy, you must eat this quickly. You must put the milk in. You get the milk in, you get your, your spoon, and you start eating it, okay? If you like it crunchy, you have to eat it quickly. Personally, I like my cereal soggy. Now, this is controversial, especially for crunchy nuts. It's a crunchy cereal, right? And most people are like, oh, no, I like a good bit of crunch. I don't. I like the sog. So what I'm going to do for my, breakfast recipe here, my crunchy nut cereal recipe, I'm actually going to leave that for a little bit, just for sog, just a bit of sog, okay? You might even just give it a little pat. Just sort of helps the sogginess along a little bit. There we go. You might even, there's something you can do, I haven't done it today, but what you could do is you can actually put the cereal in, put the milk in, but you could do it the night before. So before you go to bed, you plan ahead and you go for breakfast, I'm going to have some very soggy cereal. What you do is you do what I just did, exactly the same thing. Think about your ratio. If you want good sog, you probably want a good amount of milk. Okay? So a lot of milk with your cereal. You put it in the fridge, somewhere in the fridge. You come back in the morning, and then you've got a very, very soggy cereal. And if you enjoy your soggy cereals, I highly recommend overnight soggage for your cereal. I think I've had enough time on that now. So now we've got some soggy cereal. You'll notice I'm going to eat a little bit for you. Okay. There's still a little bit of crunch. There's a good sog crunch factor going on there. Half of it's soggy, half of it's crunchy. I should think, the top bit is crunchy. I'm going to try a crunchy bit. Yes, that's crunchy. Let's get a bit right from the bottom. So if you just look at my technique here, what I'm doing is I'm delving low, bringing up the bits from the bottom. So you see this particular bit has been right at the bottom, sogging in the milk. Right, so I'm going to try that bit now. Let's just see how soggy that is. Yes, that's much more soggy. Good. To accompany your cereal, what I would usually do is, I need a glass. We need some sort of drink. I've got a glass, my half-pint glass there. What I like to have with my cereal is juice. So here we go, into the fridge. Right. Shit. Oh, Petunia. Petunia! Oh, we don't have any juice! For goodness sake. Oh, Petunia. No. No, we don't have any... Oh, there's no juice. No. Oh, I'm so angry. We usually have a juice on a Sunday morning. I suppose it... Being bank holiday, I suppose someone just drank all of it yesterday. Bloody Jeremy, I suppose. Jeremy's my son. He's a teenager, one of those teenagers. He's still in bed, actually. So all the juice is gone, so... Shit. Right, well, what do I do if I don't have juice? Right, well, I suppose what I'd do is I'd have a cup of tea. Bloody hell. Right, so now you can see I've got the tea inside the filter. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop that into the cup, like so, and there we go, you see? What happens with my kettle is that this blue light, that indicates that the water is currently being boiled. Really is going for it there, isn't it? Right. So you pick up the kettle by the handle here, look. Then you can pour it out of here. It's quite ingenious, it's quite a good kettle system. Right, so here we go. Pour that in. Right, you can see that going in. Make sure you don't fill it up too much. There we go, you can see that infusing with the green tea. So you leave that for a good 2 minutes. And there we go, then we've got a cup of tea. I'm still angry about the juice situation. I always have juice with my cereal in the morning. Petunia knows that. We haven't got any juice. But it's okay, we've got the tea. This is a fine breakfast for any young man. Well, old man indeed, like me. But young men too. Young men, old men, women as well. You can enjoy this cereal too. So you add the milk to the cereal. Just to recap, you add the milk to the cereal. Be aware of the ratio between the milk and the flakes. If you want it soggy, leave it for a good time. For goodness sake, if you like your cereal crunchy, eat it quickly. A big tip actually, make sure if you like juice, make sure you have juice in stock. We've come to an end. I'm going to take this out and then my tea will be ready. You can see that's got a good colour to it now. There we go, the cereal, the green tea. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that temperature's quite fine. Actually, it's overbrewed. Oh, shit. Oh, God, it tastes like death. No, it really does. I've overbrewed the tea. Shit. Oh, bloody hell. No juice, overbrewed tea. Bloody totally fucked it, haven't I? Oh, shit. Oh, well, don't worry. Okay, but the cereal's turned out pretty well. Right, I'm going to go now. I think Petunia is going to be back very soon. So I'm going to sit down on my own and have my cereal and my overbrewed shit tea. No juice, for goodness sake. So right, my name's George Cockburn. I hope you've enjoyed the George Cockburn cooking show. If you're watching this on YouTube, maybe subscribe. Click the little subscribe button. Like this video. Goodbye, everyone. Toodle pip. Goodbye. Thank you.